friends, welcome to the Lori Lulu Crochet Podcast, episode number 7. My name is Lori. I live in the Chicago suburbs with my husband Ryan and our 2 cats, Dixie and Daisy. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as LoriLulu327. If you have any questions or comments, you can email me at LoriLulu327@gmail.com. And I just want to say welcome to any new viewers. And I hope you like this and subscribe. And to any returning viewers, hello again. It's good to see you. So, with all that out of the way, grab your project, grab something to drink. I've got a lot to talk about. Most of it's life stuff, so we'll just get right into it. Why don't we? First, I just want to say, spring is finally here. I'm so excited. I can't believe it. Yeah, like we had temperatures in the 50s, and it's like, oh, it's so nice. I don't need a coat. Whereas podcasters that I watch that live in Florida, namely Kalisha and Hannah, when they have 50 degrees, they're like, oh, it's so cold. Whereas I'm like, oh, it's so nice. Although in the fall, when it's starting to get colder and it hits 50, then I'm like, I need a coat. But I haven't worn a coat pretty much all week. It's been great. Thursday, we hit 65 degrees. And it was sunny and nice. And like we had storms in the afternoon, but for my lunch hour, so when Maria came to give me my lunch break, I went to the park. There's a park near my office. It's actually also really close to the house that we used to live in and down in Kankakee. And so it holds a lot of memories, so I was excited to go and just walk around this park that my husband and I used to walk around a lot. And if you saw my Instagram stories, you know that I didn't have the right shoes for this. I just had my loafers that I was wearing for work that day. I didn't have walking shoes because I wasn't planning on going walking. So, while my soul loved the sun and the warmth that I got that day, my feet and my back did not like it so much. And I have bad back problems anyway. Like, I injured my back almost 14 years ago. Actually, it's October 14th, 2005 is when I injured my back. I had to write that on so many workers' comp forms. Anyway, once you have a bad back, you always have a bad back. And mine had been bothering me for a couple weeks anyway. It started when I was putting laundry away. Just turned around, went to put Ryan's basketball shorts in the drawer. Sharp shooting pains through my lower back. You just turn the wrong way and bam, you're in pain again. And I hate that. So we'll see how I do. I don't have any support behind me right now, so we'll see how long I last with this. So yeah. So I kind of I was going to do a few laps around the park, but I cut that short, and there's a little garden nearby, and they had benches, so I went and sat on these benches. And I took some pictures. It's all like dead stuff, but there are some plants popping up. So I'll put some at the end of the video. And, oh yeah, there's buds on the trees outside the window. Yeah, I am so glad spring is coming. So glad. What else? Oh, Wednesday, Ryan and I celebrated our 15th wedding anniversary. 15, oh my goodness, that makes me feel so old. But yeah, so like Wednesday, you know, we have Bible study at church, and so like I get home at 6, Bible study starts at 7. There's no time to really celebrate on Wednesday just because of church and my work schedule. So Thursday we went out to eat, and we went to a new Italian place. Well, it's not new. It's new to us. I guess they're known for they're known Chicago-wide for their meatballs. It's called Bartolini's. They had a sign on the wall that said 10-pound meatball challenge. 10 pounds of meatballs. Yeah, I'll pass on that one. Well, you know, we had good food, but the funniest part was after dinner we had some dessert, and we ordered what they're called dessert nuggets, and it's pizza dough that they fry up and then coat in cinnamon and sugar, and then they top with ice cream and caramel sauce, and like, it was good. I would have preferred chocolate, but that's me. But my husband, who loves cinnamon and caramel, he's just like, he's eating it, and every bite, this is so good. Take another bite, this is so good. Oh, he had me laughing the whole night. It was good. That's pretty much all we did. We got a really cute card from my mom, who actually just Facebook messaged me. I see it in the corner there. I'll talk to you in a bit, Mom, okay? Anyway, so the card, I'll show it to you. It's really cute. You have penguins in swimsuits. And I love penguins. I keep saying I want one. But the inside says that, you know, we're perfectly suited for each other. Which, yeah, I think we are. Anyway, so what else is going on? Oh, Ryan starts his job on Monday, April 1st. So we're kind of excited about that. I'm excited about it. He's kind of nervous, which I understand. I totally get it. I've been there before many times. I've had several jobs since we've been married. I know what it's like. So yeah, if you could, even though you probably are seeing this after he started his job, if you could just say a prayer for him, pray that he has peace and that he understands his job. It's a day program for special needs adults, so he'll be kind of like a teacher's aide kind of thing, is how I'm understanding it. I'll know more next week. But yeah, he's excited. He's looking forward to it. He loves working with special needs adults and children and that whole community. He really likes that community. So, okay. I've worked with special needs before, and I love it too. I love them too, but it's very challenging. And especially if there's lifting involved, my back just doesn't like that. So anyway, I'm excited for that. Let's see, anything else? I think that's it for life stuff. So, shall we get on to the yarny goodness that we all love? We'll start with what I'm wearing. My earrings, yes. So, I'm sure you've all seen these at fiber festivals and yarn conventions and all that. They're earrings that look like mini skeins. And, well, yes, I love them. I was not about to spend 20 bucks on a pair of earrings when I could spend that 20 bucks on a full skein of yarn that I could use. So, got on YouTube. Gotta love YouTube, right? So, looked up, I'll put a link below to the video that I watched if you want to make some yourself. But I didn't just stop with these. These are actually leftovers from my Wonder Woman wrap. It's the Bumblebee Acres Farms Hortensia, which is a Harry Potter reference, if you don't know that. But I didn't just stop with these. No, I had to make more. So, oh, let me drop them. Hold on. Ugh. So I have these ones that are leftovers from Let's Go Fly a Kite from three Irish girls. I also have my Bumblebee Acres Farms Mrs. Weasley's knits, which those are fun to wear with just about anything because they go. And then these ones, they're leftovers from the mini skeins from Yarn Geek Fibers. Now, these these are kind of, ugh, if I can get them to focus. Because I had 5 different kinds of yarn, so there's 5 knots in this. And it's harder to find 5 knots versus 1. So these I wear when I make sure my hair is down, so it kind of hides those knots. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. And I'm going to pause the video, and then we'll get started with finished objects, make some progress. And I do have something that is to be. I just wanted to say, like, I didn't really get a whole lot done. Again, like, I'm tired. And I had recently read this article about people who have mental illness and why they're so exhausted all the time. And the whole time, it wasn't an article, it was somebody reposting a Twitter feed, a Twitter thread that this girl had put about anxiety and why she's so exhausted, which I feel like anxiety and depression walk hand in hand. And so, like, the whole time I'm reading this Twitter thread, it's like, yep, that's me, yep. And so it's like, I understand. It's like, once you understand what it is that's wrong, then you can, like, make adjustments for it. Does that make sense? So anyway. But yes, I've been very tired. I'm normally tired anyway because my brain makes me that way. And then add stress onto that and the long work hours. So yeah. So most nights I would just come home and just watch TV. I'd even fall asleep in front of the TV. So there's a few things I wanted to share with you. Let me pause so I make sure we don't, suddenly cut off. Okay? Okay, so I'm back. Sorry if the camera's a little different this time. Because I had to check to see what Mom wanted. She wanted to know if I had heard if Prince Harry and Meghan had their baby yet. I don't know yet, Mom. But I will look into that soon. Speaking of my mother, I have my finished object is actually for her. You've seen it before. It's living in my Star Trek bag. Live long and prosper, my friends. It's by Kitchen Counter Crafters, right? And again, their bag has like that slap bracelet stuff. So this is my Lazy Waves shawlette. I finished it. I just wanted to get it done with, just so I'd have something off my plate. Because I got ideas that I gotta get to, right? Oh, I'm noticing I'm saying it a lot. Alright, so the yarns I used were the Koigu Painter's Palette, and then I used Valley Yarns Huntington in their mustard colorway. This is all I have left of both. Yeah, I forgot to weigh it. It's not a whole lot. Yeah. Oh, I left the pattern downstairs, so I can't tell you who it's by. Put a link to everything down below. So, like I said, I had to add the mustard into it because I was running out of yarn, of the Koigu yarn. I wasn't going to be able to finish it because you start at the wide end and go small. And then I was like, I worked out a striping pattern, and then I'm like, I'm still going to run out of the Koigu before I get to the end. So I don't know. Let me know what you think, Mom. Well, actually, she already did tell me. She's like, it's beautiful. So here it is. So you can see my striping. Da-da, da-da-da, and then boom. I really like this pattern. It's nice. It's fun. It's different, and you have to pay attention to it. Yeah, you can see all the back loop work there. It's doubles and trebles and singles and slip stitches. So you have to pay attention where you're putting what stitch where. And so I had enough to just do a couple rows at the very bottom there of the koigu. Anyway, so I'm going to wash this. This one is, the koigu is actually felting merino, so this will have to be hand washed, Mom, just so you know. So yeah, I will wash this and block this and then send it off to you. Or you can come visit me and I'll give it to you in person. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. So that's my only finished object. My next one actually is an almost finished object. Honestly, if I put more effort into it, it probably would be a finished object. That is my Kitty Love shawl. I forgot to mention this last time, but it's living in my Wonder Woman bag. Was it Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, before we went out to eat. My husband had the teens over from church. It's their spring break, so he had them over all day and they were watching movies. And when I got home, they were watching Wonder Woman. And, well, at first, the girl, she was like, "You have Wonder Woman?" I'm like, "Of course I have Wonder Woman." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot who I'm talking to." But I took this to work and I couldn't for the life of me figure out why it's so heavy. And then I realized, oh yeah, I have this. And I have a whole bottle of water from church in there. Okay. Anyway, so in this is my Puppy Love shawl by Kalisha from the Quirky Monday Craftcast. And I was watching her podcast today at work, and she was talking about how at church people were calling her Sister Ryan or Sister Lamar, because I couldn't remember Kalisha. And it made me laugh because there's a gentleman at church. He's older, and I get it. I understand. He couldn't remember my name, so he kept calling me Sister Pastor. And now, he does know my name now, but it's our little joke now. It's fine. Sister Pastor. So, my Kitty Love shawl, I'm using I Love This yarn, which is from Hobby Lobby. I'm using white, black, and gray beard. So I'm calling it actually my Kitty Love shawl because Kalisha used yarns, colors that were representative of her dogs, so I figured I'll use colors that are representative of my cats. I have Dixie, who is black and white, and Daisy, who is gray and white. And this is an almost finished object. Here it is. Ta-da! See? I have one row of border and I'm done. Okay. So anyway, here's a progress keeper I actually got from Carla, who is Crochet CJ. That is so hard to say really fast. Anyway, Carla sent me some St. Patrick's Day progress stitch markers or progress keepers. So that's where I was last time I showed it. And it has grown. Yeah. There's the brioche on the one side and on the other. And yeah, this is going to be nice and big to keep me warm while I'm watching my Hallmark movies. Because the basement stays cold pretty much all year long. So I will probably finish this tomorrow at church. I don't really crochet during Sunday school or during church, but the Sunday night service, which is more of like a discipleship training that we do, I crochet then, and I crochet on Wednesday nights during Bible study. And then of course at Love Knots, because you have to. But yeah, I'll probably finish this tomorrow night. Yeah, and then it says to block aggressively because the brioche pulls everything in. So yeah, I will be blocking because you can definitely see that in my shawl. Alright, my other work in progress is my new pattern that I'm working on. It is my Petite Curie. It's living in my llama bag with all my fabulous buttons from all my fabulous yarny friends. So, it has come quite along. I'm very excited about this. So, let's see. Last time, this is my Malabrigo cello. And last time, where's the stitch marker? There it is. I was this far along. See? And it has grown to include Marie Curie. Yes. So, let's see if I can show you the texture without blowing out the camera. Oh, sort of. I think once it's blacked, it'll be really nice. Like once that, it'll really open up all those stitches. Oh, I just can't wait for this to be done. I'm really hoping I have it done in time for Easter. I was thinking for something next week that we've got going on next week, but I don't want to rush it either, and like rush washing and blocking and all that. So I'll make a goal of Easter. I should make that. This is my notebook here. I'm keeping all my notes. Live and wonder and find beauty in the everyday. Yes, I really believe in that. It was interesting trying to figure out how am I going to keep track of which row I'm on. So I have lots and lots of notes in this. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. Very excited for it to be done. Yay! Oh, don't fall. Okay. Don't have anything else in progress. Just 2 items. Well, I have my socks, which I'm thinking I'm gonna rip out. I just don't think I like making socks. I just don't. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that yet. I'm still debating. I may finish them. I don't know. I still have my blanket that I have to work on. And there's a couple other projects I need to start too. But those can wait as well. I'm just not in that much of a hurry right now. I'm just kind of wanting to enjoy what I do crochet. Not make it work, you know? But I do have a 2B project that I'm going to start soon. If I can get a hold of it. Ugh. So I found this cute basket at Hobby Lobby. And inside, I have the pattern. And I have all my, oh, let's see if I can do this, leftovers from fingering weight yarns from different projects. So I have, this is from my Wonder Woman shawl. This is from my Christmas socks that I made. You saw those in Vlogmas. And you saw Wonder Woman in Vlogmas as well. This is Millennium Park, which you saw last week. We have Wait For It, which this is a lot. I may do something else with this. I don't know. Oh! Let me just throw it out of the basket here. Have Rowena's Diadem. What else do we have in here? Oh, you've never seen these. This one. I have knit a pair of socks. I have. And it's knitting and I just don't go together very well. But I do want to learn. I do want to try. But this is the yarn I used for my only pair of knitted socks. This is from Brew City Yarns. It is called Wonder Woman. I don't know, can you see that sparkle in there? Yes, I love it. Love, love, love. And of course I have my leftovers from the female scientist hat that I made my friend, which I talked about in Vlogmas. So it has my Marie Curie and other yarns named after female scientists. I have this lovely gray. Anyway, so I was like, what do I want to do with all these scraps? And you know, a lot of people do like a granny shawl or something with their scraps. And I thought about that. I was like, oh, that'd be a good idea. You know, Allie from Little Drops of Wonderful, that's what she's done with her scraps from, or her mini skeins that she's gotten. But I have a friend who designed a shawl. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's a granny stitch. And I think I want to do this with my scraps. It is called the Just Feel Better Shawl by Kalisha from the Quirky Monday Craftcast. Hi, Kalisha. Anyway, I feel like this is the Kalisha show today. Anyway, so it's a granny style stitch shawl, asymmetrical. And I think I'm going to do this with my fingering weight. Yeah, it calls for fingering weight yarn. Okay. I've just seen everybody else doing worsted weight, or maybe not. I'm trying to remember who all I've seen do it. Anyway. But why not be wrapped up in like memories of things that I've made in a Just Feel Better shawl, right? So anyway, I think that's it. I feel like I've talked a lot, but yet my timer says I haven't. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I totally forgot about persuasion. So, you know, for those of you who've been watching, you know that I've designed a shawl, and I'm working on it. Our testers are working on it. I've gotten word from a few more. I'll put pictures at the end of what they're doing, and seriously, it still just blows my mind that other people are doing my design. I just can't, what? And one of the ladies kept emailing me, asking me about stitch counts and all that, and I'm like, for me, when I work on a pattern, I really don't care. Like, I fudge things all the time. But for a pattern, I kind of need to have it perfect. So then she's like, well, how did you get to this stitch count? I don't remember. Anyway, I will be working on this, making sure it's right when I release it. So, be watching. And once tax season's over, I'm hoping that I can really get serious about some of this stuff. Because I go to start working it, because I have it all saved on the computer at work. And I go to start working on it, and I get interrupted. So, we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited about that. So hopefully soon. Yep. And for those of you who are new, I'm doing a series of shawls. Figured I'll say this again. I'm doing a series of shawls based on women who inspire me. One is Jane Austen, hence Persuasion Shawl, because that's my favorite book. And I'm doing the Petite Curie, which you just saw, which is after Marie Curie. So yeah. I think that's all. I hope you have a great 2 weeks. I hope spring is sprung in your area. For me, it's cloudy and cold today, but it's getting better. It's getting better. I can't wait. So, I'll see you in a bit. God bless.